Sidewalk! On the sidewalk! On the sidewalk! Get back! Get back! I'm back. You have 2 seconds. Are you okay? Don't fucking hurt him, man. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're choking him! You're choking him! You're choking him!
Hey, he can't breathe. Help him.
Mayor Brandon Johnson is asking the United Nations to intervene to stop your operations. Here is what he said before the UN Human Rights Council. Listen to this.
The federal government's immigration enforcement has been marked by violence and an assault on the dignity of all Chicagoans. I call on this council to hold the federal government of the United States to the same standards of accountability you apply elsewhere in the world. No country should be above international law. I urge the Human Rights Council to consider additional measures of accountability, including a special session to examine the worsening human rights crisis in the United States.
Tom, this is just pure lunacy, but what is your reaction to all of that?
He just proved he's not that smart, right? I mean, asking the United Nations to interfere with ICE enforcing U.S. law, it's like asking an arsonist how to stop a fire. Because the UN, remember, the IOM, the part of the UN, helped fund the mass migration during the Biden administration 4 years, spending millions upon millions of dollars helping that migration, international migration come to the United States. So, the United Nations is not going to tell President Trump what to do. President Trump was put in office on the promise of making this country safe again, on the promise of having the historic deportation operation. That's exactly what America is getting. Every criminal alien ICE and Border Patrol takes off the street makes this country safer. We have the most secure border in the history of the nation right now because of leadership of President Trump, the men and women of the Border Patrol, and because ICE. What ICE is doing in the interior every day, they've sent a message across the globe. Don't spend your life savings, cross the border illegally, think you're going to get away in the United States. Because of what ICE is doing, people aren't spending their life savings, putting themselves in harm's way. Thousands of people aren't dying making that journey. Thousands of Americans aren't dying from fentanyl because of that secure border. But the actions of the interior, the ICE and Border Patrol, has a lot to do why we have the most secure border in the history of this nation today.
And you're doing such a great job, Tom. Kevin Cork here.
We don't have illegal aliens. Yeah. I don't know if that's from some sort of sci-fi message that you would have had. Well, listen, the legal term for my people were slaves. You want me to use that term too?
People that voted for Brandon Johnson, you got what you paid for. Congratulations. You guys, one of the worst mayors. It's not because he's black. It's because he's one of the worst. So we can do a new segment called Worst Mayors. But as of right now, Brandon Johnson is one of the worst mayors I know. For shit like this. Virtual signaling, empty suit, jackass. Insulting all the black people. And who's there going? Immigrants. We don't got a problem insulting us either. Comparing their shit to this. Comparing this 300 years of slavery, 100 years of Jim Crow. Comparing them might have to be put out of a country they weren't born in. Comparing that to slavery. That seems like the same thing to you? Huh? All right, let's keep going, Johnson. Bastard. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button.
There's a legal way to do it. So you don't have to sneak across in the first place.
We do not think the comprehensive health care benefits should be extended to those who are undocumented workers and illegal aliens. We do not want to do anything to encourage more illegal immigration into this country. We know now that too many people come in for medical care as it is. We certainly don't want them having the same benefits that American citizens are entitled to have.
Every place in this country are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens.
Even as we are a nation of immigrants, we're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%. And that's why we're going to keep focusing enforcement resources on actual threats to our security. Felons.
Please tell me you all see what we are trying to show you. The Democrats understand and they know how destructive and devastating illegal immigration is to America and Americans. You see it for yourself. They know what can destroy America, our economy, and what hurts Americans. They understand it. So ask yourself why the very thing that they were against and know that it's unfair to the American citizens to allow illegal immigration here and to allow them to be on our social services. They understand that. They told you all in the video how bad it is to a country, to Americans, and how unfair it is. See how they flip the script? All of a sudden, they want you to be okay with what they know is not beneficial to you, what they know is destroying and destructive to a country and to the citizens. They know it, but now all of a sudden, they want you to be okay with that. And you have the fake news programming you, switching the narrative, changing the narrative to now program you to be okay with your own demise. This is so, it's enraging because that's how stupid the Democratic Party think we are. That's how dumb they think we are. They play in our faces like we're that dumb, like we don't understand what's going on. And that's why, look at the term they use, illegal aliens, because that's the legal name for people who come across the border illegally. So now all of a sudden they want you to stop using that name, to stop using the legal name for illegal aliens. That's why I make it my business not to change the name, to call it what it is, to call the laws and call the names to what the law calls it. Because when you start changing the names and changing the narratives, then you have boys calling themselves girls, and then you have Ketanji Brown saying she don't know what a woman is. This is how they do it. We must understand the tricks of the devil. And this is the warm frog effect. You keep programming and telling people, getting them to accept things little by little by little. And by the time they realize that they have accept a whole entire lie, it's too late. It's too late. So the Democratic Party, for you all who vote blue, no matter who, you didn't leave the Democratic Party. You're still there. They left you.
Senator Winner, as the only black lesbian here, can I please ask you a question because I flew here to do that? Yeah. Okay. As a lesbian woman who was attacked in the women's locker room at Gold's Gym this week by a self-identifying trans woman with a documented history of domestic violence, I'm deeply concerned about women's safety in female-only spaces. What would you say to women who are seeking assurance that their safety will be protected from men who, by California law, can self-ID as women in women-only spaces, sir? Please tell me.
Yeah, so we want, everyone to be safe, and we also know that, we have trans people, both men and women, who are men and women.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And so, you know, so if you're trans women are women.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Senator, you've done great things with the bills you've passed with the housing. I've read a lot of your bills, and like you said, there are bills that need to be opened up, and I'm telling you now, millions of women across America are being harassed and sexually assaulted in locker rooms. I'm a lesbian black woman. I'm not transphobic. I'm not homophobic. And I do respect a lot of the things you've done. But I do see a lot of these bills that you've passed that are dangerous for women and young children. And I understand that you're trying to be on a level playing field. And I'm here to represent my community because I hear a lot of things about my community in these bills. And I'm telling you as a woman, first and foremost, that this is dangerous and we need your help because you're in the office, you're going to go in the publicity spot. I want to support you. I have millions of people behind me watching this right now, and we want to know, are you going to protect women? Not trans women, women. Trans women are different things. Women. Listen, we need to protect women's safety. I was assaulted. I was assaulted. No, they are not. They are men. I was assaulted by men. He broke his wife's jaw so bad she needed reconstructive surgery. I'm a lesbian. I'm not transphobic and I'm black. So if there's another black woman in here who wants to tell me how they feel, please join in. But all of you are not. And I don't know who you are, what you are, but I'm a lesbian, and I'm telling you right now, men are harassing women in the locker room.
Let's let him answer the question.
I'm just telling you, since y'all want to woo.
No, just let's.
Now I'm done. And by the way, I respect what you have done. I just want to let you know that.
Let's give the senator the opportunity.
I'm done.
I appreciate your point of view.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry that you were harassed,
multiple times.
and I appreciate you talking about it. I think we need to protect the safety of all women, and that obviously that's incredibly important. And I also know that trans women are also brutalized in this country. So women and cisgender women are brutalized in this country, and we have to protect the safety of all women.
We have to protect women. We cannot be raped in the bathrooms by men that want to say they're women. They're not women. They're not women. I'm leaving. It's okay, but I'm not going to take it. I am leaving because you know what? You guys are not protecting women. You're doing a lot. The bills that you're passing for the law, I read a lot of them. They're great. But this things with the trans, it's not right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. And my name is Tish Hyman. You heard me, sister? All right. Don't let them use our blackness and our civil rights as a reason to pass weird laws for children to transform. It's wrong. My sister's in jail. She can't get free tampons herself, but she can get free transformation medication. Big Pharma at its best. Tired of it.
Yeah, Scott.
Well, things were going so smoothly.
Meanwhile.
Hey, guys.
Freezing cold out here.
Miss Donna. Miss Donna. Miss Donna says she been trying to track us down.
So she found us at City Hall. She was waiting for us at City Hall, and Donna
We need to talk. This is real.
So Donna was saying,
Are you from the city?
I'm born here, but I've been going through this mess for about past year.
Past year, but this is your hometown, city of Chicago. And you've been trying to get into a shelter, but the shelters are ran by Hispanics or illegal immigrants.
and what you say?
And the police.
And you said
that Spark one is real bad.
And you said because when they put you, tell her what you was telling about the bump.
About the dorm room, they would put an illegal alien up in the up on the top bunk and chill all night long. We talk about nigger, this, nigger that, nigger, these niggers all night long.
So that's why you don't want to be in there, because you're not treated right and you're around them.
And I was stuff like that
they're all in the
night
shelter.
long.
But they're in the shelter where it's making you uncomfortable because you're trying to get yourself together so you can get assisted living or some type of your own apartment or something like that. How old are you, Miss Donna?
I'm 60.
This is a problem because a lot of seniors are becoming homeless. And we have,
and they know you by yourself.
That's you're right. You're never worried about that because they do it with my mom if they would, but they can't.
Your mom if they would.
Exactly.
We have a senior citizen homeless crisis.
They put
needles all into me, knowing I can't do nothing. You know, I'm weak. I'm not at my fighting weight. But they just constantly needle, knowing that you can't do nothing about it. If you try to break up, now that gives them a license to ill, so to speak.
So
They can say, we defending ourselves. She was aggressive.
So it's a senior citizen homeless crisis in the city of Chicago. And Mayor Brandon Johnson, Governor Pritzker, Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle, the city council members, the Cook County commissioners, our senators Tammy Duckworth and Dick Durbin, state reps, Illinois senators like Robert Peters. No one is discussing this at all. Everybody is on Donald Trump's on Donald Trump. But here's a senior citizen homeless that cannot get any help.
He was the only one that helped you.
To put his finger right on the doggone problem.
Oh, she said Donald Trump was the only one to put his finger on the problem. That's it.
So she doesn't want to keep going back to the enemy. Every time she goes to the hospital, this is what they do.
She said it's
and they
foreigners.
do that because,
She said when she go to the doctor, it's foreigners sticking her all in her arm. And we keep saying we have no doctors, they all foreigners.
Everything is foreign ran in this American city.
Oh, look, yeah. They keep sticking you, yeah. Oh, I see where it's swollen now. Oh, yeah, where they been sticking you. I see all this. Yeah, you don't want to. So, you said you tried to go to the police stations and they want to. They
no,
don't.
I tried to go to O'Hare. You know, the youth bathroom.
Yeah, they said no.
Just about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. So, number one, they wouldn't let me pass. And then they told me I can't come to O'Hare.
But they house illegals. But they house all those illegals.
They house illegals in O'Hare. They house the illegals in these police stations. So I'm not understanding.
Yeah, you couldn't. They had a black curtain at the O'Hare, and they had all those illegals living there.
So I'm not. What's the difference now? What's the change now?
Yeah.
What's the change now?
Now she can't even go in there.
Our homeless?
All I had to do was use
and
the
it's cold
bathroom.
outside.
All you had to do is use.
All I wanted to do is run in there, use the bathroom, and it's starting to get cold out here.
Yeah, it's freezing out here.
So run in there and use the bathroom.
And you couldn't.
Nope. They blocked me. They said, get out of there. They took my bag and led me back to the door and told me I cannot come to
While it's cold outside, but they illegals living there with their kids and their family, grown men. Wow. Okay. Well, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to
Cindy Soto.
We're gonna talk to Cindy Soto. She's right here
Brandon
here.
Johnson's first chief homeless operator.
He created that job for her.
And this is another homeless lady by the name of Miss Donna who follows us and waited here
to see us. Wow.
I could have been here earlier, but I was.
No, that's good. It was. We wouldn't have saw you. We wouldn't have saw you. So, Miss Donna, where are you? You said you don't. You sleep on
I'm
L.
not going nowhere. I'm going to the L.
You going to the L?
Well, I probably could ride the red line if I can stay up all night. You know, I don't have nothing but this bag.
So you usually just.
Clothes.
So you usually just ride the L to stay somewhere.
They'll steal your stuff on the L. So.
But the fact that she got to go to the L, when you have Mayor Brandon Johnson running to the United Nations about a human rights violation that he says that Donald Trump is doing according to the illegal immigration and the SNAP benefits and the health insurance.
You said his police will lock the door on you. You can't go in the police station.
No.
But you remember they were housing.
It'll be barricaded and locked.
But remember they were housing illegal aliens. They were living there. They were drinking, smoking, prostituting inside the police stations, living there. And it's cold outside, guys. It's snow outside. I want to show y'all. It's snowing outside. Cold outside. And she said she might have to ride the L and can't go in the police stations. I told you my husband said he saw the same thing. The homeless had to leave, but illegal aliens were able to live there. Well, we're going
with human rights violations.
We're going to talk to you some more. I'm getting ready to get off here because we're right here in the building, and we're going to see what we can do for some help for you, all right?
A few moments later.
Ms. Deb, you said you would be willing to like do something like a Walmart, agree to job because of your health. You can't do too much,
Right.
but something like a Walmart
I
job.
haven't worked in about 10 years.
So something that you can do a couple of hours with, something part time. You'll be willing to do that, yeah. Because the thing for you is affordability. You need affordability. You can't afford to be able to, rent your own place. Apartments, they cost like what, $700-800 now.
Goodness, and I can't
afford that. Okay, yeah. So we're 20 minutes to 10. Then you're gonna call us, let us know you made it, and now we're going to make sure we get you like some permanent housing. So you want, because you can't go back on the street. It's too cold.
Yeah, it's very cold.
I know.
Thank you all so much, though. But thank you all so much for this right here.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, no.
Get ready to ride Dale all night long.
No, you're not going to do that. So we're going to. So now that we got you a place, got you somewhere to go, then we are going to work on making sure we hold them accountable to get you some permanent housing. And if we can bring you up there Wednesday, if you can, but we are going to be in touch with you, so we're going to be calling you. And then then we can just have you up there, and then we can just make sure they follow through and things like that. But we got you now. You don't have to worry about that. Oh, okay, beautiful. Love you so much, okay?
All right, and then I'll talk to you all in a little while.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
When it's time to go, you can choose how. You can wait for enforcement, or you can leave on your terms. The CBP Home app lets you self-deport with dignity, directly, and securely. Don't wait. Decide how it ends.
Crying harder. Crying harder. Trump is your president. Crying harder. Crying harder. Trump is your president.
On the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist!" exclamation point, catch exclamation point.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do.
No one has ever been more dangerous to this country than Donald Trump, and he is a fascist to his core.
And shut down the Senate! We are at war!
We're in a war right now.
We are at war.
So you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
And that's why the gloves are off.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
And yes, there are many threats to democracy. We see it with these extreme candidates.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
But you can only push people so far. And then they start to take matters into their own hands.
What the American public want is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight.
You know, this is literally call to arms.
The MAGA movement is a threat.
But Michelle says that, when they go low, we go high.
No. With all due respect, if they go low, we don't go high.
When they go low, we kick them.
We take them to the mud and choke them out.
And make sure that they stay down. And you know what? Kick them when they're down, because they deserve it.
Get up in the face of some Congress people.
We are going to be in your face. We are going to be on your...
We have to fight this in the streets.
We're going to fight it in the streets.
It's time to step out of your comfort zone and step out into the streets.
To our Republican colleagues, if you do not see the light, we will bring the fire. Resist! You and your little friend off of Twitter. Y'all about to find out.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere. He's not going to have a third term. He may not finish his term.
Yes, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. Just saying. There will be news sometime. Just so you know, there will be news.
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. Most important thing is my faith in my life.
But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.